Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your March 2017 reading. I'm actually filming this. I'm doing this video on 14th of February on Valentine's Day. So sending you all my love, even though this is the March reading. I hope you will be always surrounded by this amazing Valentine's Day spirit, because it is a nice spirit if you look at it. I wish it would be every day, not just on Valentine's, so people would appreciate their spouses, their girlfriends, their boyfriends every day, not just on Valentine's Day. So let's start your reading. We have the stars. Then we have the warrior. We have the sage. Friendship. The moon. It is funny because I was shuffling your cards, and then suddenly I just stopped and I looked at your cards, and I had the moon in my hand, and I was thinking about the moon. Then we have birth, and we have to pay attention to this card because it was in reverse. So pay attention to the birth card. And death. Very interesting, Aquarius. So let's see. The stars talk about the stars card. It's a very good omen. It's about things that are meant to be. They're written in the stars, you know, as it were. It's about, in this case, they're like things happen and will happen. The things are meant to happen, but also everything has to do with these things happening have to do with spirituality. So it's either spiritual growth. It's either you will have some things happening in March that will have to do with faith. It's just pure faith, and whatever it is, you just have to embrace it. And if it's, there's no such thing as good as bad. It's just the way we perceive things. So, the things that might be bad for you may be good for me. So it's just the way we perceive things and the way we think, things are going. So the stars card, this will also it's a card that represents duality, and it is about resting. It is about a time of reflection. It is a time when we have to go deeper. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your sleep. Make sure that you get sufficient sleep. Make sure but this is also particular, because if you're like a night owl like I am, this card represents you and the creativity that comes with it at night. So you'll be very creative in March. You will have all these new ideas, all these things coming from nowhere, and you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Just go with it, because it's meant to be. So whatever ideas you will have, whatever things you think you should do, just go for it. Whatever comes to your mind in March, just go for it, because it's meant to be and it will work out for you. This card represents a very good omen, and it's just like saying, go for it. It's written in the stars. Then we have the warrior card, and the warrior card can actually represent, for some of you ladies, an actual man and waiting for the knight in shining armor. But also, what I would like to say is, remember that sometimes we don't really need a knight in shining armor. Sometimes, all the love and all the protection and all the caring that we need, it's within. So, everything that you need is within you, and you don't need to be saved. You can be your own savior. You don't need the knight in shining armor. You don't need anything like that. You can do it yourself. For some of you, it could be that you are wearing this this armor all the time, and even though it will keep you safe and it will keep you protected, it could be, wearing an armor all the time could be extremely tiring and draining. So some of you might be feeling a bit drained, a bit like you don't want to do this anymore, and it's okay. You don't have to do things that don't make you comfortable. You don't have to do. You don't. Sorry, you do not have to wear this armor anymore, because so in some cases, for some of you, this armor will stop you from getting in touch with your softer side, and you know it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to be vulnerable, because being open to new experiences, even if these experiences are not what you can call great experiences or pleasant, they will teach you a lesson. So you will learn a lesson from these experiences. But you have the armor, so wherever comes your way, you can deal with this and you can do it, even though you feel like you can't do it, even though you feel like you're not strong enough. You can do everything. Just start by doing one step at a time, before starting to run, and you will be able to do this. So just make one step at a time. Then we have the sage in the past. So some of you might have seen like a lawyer, a doctor, a solicitor, someone who is in a higher position, someone that you look up to for a bit of an advice. Please go away. I'm sorry. Every time this is a new thing. Whenever I start doing my readings, my cat, he's all around me crying. He had his food. He was outside, so I don't know what else he wants from me. Probably he wants to have a say as well, or maybe just draw your attention to the warrior and the sage card. I do apologize for that. I can't control him. So it could be that you went for this person for an advice, or you looked for some reassurance, or maybe some of you have applied for a job and you had an interview with this person. Maybe some of you had some issues and you turn around to, like, could be a father figure, it could be a grandfather figure, it could be an uncle, it could be someone that you like always rely to be there and to support you and to guide you. Then we have the friendship card. Please remember that a friendship, it builds in a lifetime. You can build up friendship in a lifetime, and you can lose it within seconds. Just make sure that you're paying sufficient attention to your friends this month. And also, it could be that someone new is joining your group of friends, and it could be that some of you are not very keen on having new friends, because if you see that there's someone else coming in with a pint, so it could be that some of you are reluctant of having new friends, or some of you are a bit afraid, because someone new joining your circle is not always pleasant. Or maybe some of you are just very open of having new friends and they're quite excited. But if that happens, just be careful. Make sure that you're a good judge of character, and whoever joins you and your friends is someone that you can trust and that you can rely. If you're not sure if this, because some of you can get very excited, it's like a new shiny toy, you get all excited around it and you don't see all the sides of the new exciting toy. So just make sure that you have your eyes open. And for some of you, if you have a feeling that something is not quite right with this person, ask yourself, why is that? Is that a reflection of your own feelings? Is it because you don't trust this person? Is it because you don't trust people in general, or is it because you don't trust yourself? Is there a trust issue? Because I can see some of you will have a trust issue with this new person coming in, but some of you will go and do the opposite. You'll be like, yeah, let's do this, we're friends forever. And maybe it's not the case. So I'm just saying, this is like a warning. If you're just too excited to have new friends, make sure that you're doing the right choice. If you're very reluctant to have friends, make sure that you understand why that is. You might be right. I'm not saying that you're not right, but make sure that you understand the reasons why you are reluctant to having new friends around. Is it something to do with you, or is it something to do with the other people? Then we have the moon card, the beautiful moon. uh, this card will say that you, whatever goals you have in March, you will achieve them. It's not going to be a nice and easy route, a smooth and a fast route. It's going to be, it will take some time and it'll take some hard work, but you're getting there. The crab is going a bit from side to side, but he's going towards the moon, so he will reach his destination. He will attain his purpose. Also, moon influences everything that has to do with spirituality, with change, because it's the water there. So water means change, means subconscious, means spirituality, or it could be something that comes within will come to surface in March. So it could be new ideas, it could be feelings that you didn't know you had, it could be things that come from somewhere within, and you're like, where's this coming from? Why just suddenly I have this idea? And maybe some of you will be like, wow, I didn't know I was so deep. I didn't know I had this, issues. I didn't had I have this hopes or dreams. That there are things that come up, and it's like, it will help you develop your spiritual path. It will help you enhance your spiritual abilities. So some of you will all of a sudden know, have lucky guesses, whatever you call them, or you will see things happening before they do, and like, oh, I'm sure that will happen, and then it will end up happening, and everyone will be looking at you saying, oh, how did you know that? And things like that will be happening for some of you in March, Aquarius. So yeah, a lot of psychic abilities coming out at the surface, a lot of ideas coming out of the surface, a lot of things from subconscious are coming, surfacing and just coming out. So make sure that you're ready for it. It's a very good card. So wherever you have planned, wherever your hopes and dreams are, you're getting there. It will take a bit of time, but you are definitely getting there. Then we have the birth card, which I said it's a card in reverse. So for some of you, this will actually represent the announcement of a child, or having, a child coming into the family, or your child, or someone close to you. And it's just Valentine's Day today, so it could be that when you're doing this reading, you're like, oh, you're very busy on Valentine's Day while I'm doing this reading. So it could be a potential baby, and this is not the first sign that I read for, and they're like, babies in making. But this also represents rebirth, like spiritual rebirth, ideas that are being born, new businesses that are being born, a new relationship. You can start a new relationship with someone that you just met. And this card is to say that if it's a new relationship that you're starting, it's going to last, because it's just being born now, and it's going to last for a long time, unless these two cards talk about the same thing, but it may not be. I don't quite understand, because I think this card should be the other way, should be death and then birth, but it could be that some of your ideas that are getting born in this period, that are coming to life this period, will die, because they're not meant to be, because you have the stars. So whatever will happen, if it's a new relationship, normally they will have to last, or if the relationship will end, it will be for a short period of time, because the birth is such a strong card. It could be that the relationship that you're starting now, it will be the death of who you are, or it will change you in so many ways. I can see relationships that being formed now, that they will change you completely. You will have this growth, this massive understanding of life, of spirituality, of how things happen, that you will not be the same person. The old you will die, and it will be the new you who will be reborn. As I say, it could be something to do with your business. It could be, you know, a new business is coming in, and then there will be the death of your financial issues, or financial troubles, or anything that it is at the moment that's troubling you will come to an end. Can I please have this reading? Thank you. Okay. Do you want to come here? No, he doesn't. He just wants attention. I'm sorry. Cats can be like that. So yeah, the things that are, you know, coming to life in this in March, there are a lot of things. So it could be relationship, could be babies, could be everything. And then the death card is the change card. It could be that everything that comes to birth is going to change you so drastically that you cannot recognize yourself, that you will have such a better understanding of life, of who you are, or of who people around you are. And it's a nice card because it's an inviting card. So whatever comes with it, it is pleasant. But you need to learn to let things go, and do not hold tight onto whatever it's old and no longer it's no longer useful to you. Just let it go. This is an invitation. The death card, you're not forced to do it. You're not forced to let anything go. You just have to be yourself, just be in the moment, enjoy life, enjoy uh, everything. And when it's no longer serving you, just let it be, let it go. Okay, I'm going to pull some clarification cards, if that's okay with you. Aquarius. Okay. Okay, so we have the Eight of Diamonds, and the Eight of Diamonds talk about material success, and that's on the friendship card. It could be that the new friend has something to do with money. And then we have the King of Spades. It's someone who it's a king with dark hair, dark eyes, a bit of a shallow complexion, and an air of authority. He's the silent type. He could be influential, could be a quite strong person, sharp, witty, intelligent, and he relies a lot on rationality and logic. So this person, it could be both male and female. So it doesn't have to be. And then we have the three of clubs, and this says, third or forgiveness. So it could be that this new person coming in, it's someone that you already know, because it says, it's either you argue about it, either you forgive and move on. So it is for you to choose which one it is with this friends and the new person coming in. So it could be someone from the past, a good friend that you lost and it's coming back. But it's up to you to decide. Are you going to be dwelling on the past, or are you just going to move on and forgive? And then we have the Seven of Hearts, which means a love stiff, but it's very short-lived. So some of you, if you're having like a bit of a row with your partner, this could happen, and it's a very short-lived thing. So before the dust has settled, the relationship will be back on track. So there's nothing to worry about. Then we have the Queen of Hearts, and she has this queen has darker hair and eyes. Can you be quiet, please? 2 minutes. Well, I'm playing with you. Just be patient. Um, but you know, because she has this dark hair or dark eyes. It could be something that comes within. It could be a darkness. It could be that she's a widow. It could be that she's someone who suffered a lot in her life. This could be some of you, Aquarius. So. Yeah, it's. I'm sorry, I'm just looking. I can't see the four of spades. Four of spades means the devil bats post, and it's about taking some time to breathe, allowing yourself time to relax, breathe, and look after yourself. Put your feet up. I'm going to pull some cards for the birth and the death card because they both made me curious. And let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, so on the birth card, we have the Three of Diamonds. And this talks about money, but it could be, you're having some documents that had to do with money or communication or anything to do with that. And then we have the Jack of Clubs. It's someone with dark hair and eyes, but not very dark. He's kind of the idealistic person, romantic. I could say. He's very lively, very sociable, very outgoing. And then we have the Seven of Diamonds, which means warning about money, but also about you will be having some money, but also with this money comes a lot of gossiping, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of people being unhappy with you earning those money. So it is for you to decide, are you going to enjoy your moment because you earn some money because you're making your way and you're doing what you're supposed to do, or just listening to whatever I have to say, because people are going to talk and the haters going to hate, aren't they? And on the death card we have the Six of Diamonds, which advises you to have patience because there's light at the end of the tunnel. And then the Six of Hearts, which it's a bit of panic kind of. Some of you will be panicking due to being very emotional. So some of you will be a bit emotional in this period. And then we have the Nine of Spades, which means disappointment, but also a fresh start, and that cannot be avoided. So it's definitely a fresh start. The death card means the death of everything old and the new start. Let's start for something new. Okay, so I'm going to pull the last card for you, Aquarius. My sister is an Aquarius, and I had a chat with her because she asked me to pull some cards for her yesterday. And I said, why are you not doing the readings yourself? And she's like, well, I was never passionate about it like you were. And she started talking about me when I was a child and I was always alone with my cards. And they used to be my only friends. And I kind of forgot about those moments. And it was nice that someone remembered and paid attention. So, Aquarius, we have Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. That's a beautiful card. And I'm going to read the extended message, if you don't mind, because I still have a bit of time, and my cat seems to be quiet for a couple of minutes. He needs attention. He's a male cat, obviously. Not that I'm saying anything or blaming anyone or pointing fingers. So you got page 52. Okay. So we have, how should I hold the card? Because I don't know if you can see it properly. Okay. Isis, you're moving into a space where your dream reality is becoming your outward reality. This is an extremely powerful time, and it's vital to keep focused on the highest good of all. You no longer want to relive your own history and or feel unsupported. Acknowledging where you once were and how you have changed that situation around is a powerful focus of gratitude that will align with your universal abundance. Discipline and commitment are important now. Consider that you are moving between worlds where you daydream or create visions and bring life enhancing ideas into reality. Magic is manifesting all around you. This is exciting. As I said, about the moon card, which I already knew. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Have an amazing March. Don't forget to share, comment, and like if you liked it. And I hope to see you next month. Thanks. Take care. Bye bye.